Stacey and Pinky are successful graduates of Clark Atlanta University who are literally paying it forward by paying off the balances for 30 students from their alma mater. What? Like, you're angels. Like, that's what people call you. They go to college, angels. Like, how do you know each other?
So actually, Pinky and I met at Clark Atlanta University. I was Miss Michigan USA 2004, and I actually trained her. I trained her to be Miss Clark Atlanta University, and we also pledged the same sorority, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, at Clark Atlanta University.
Dang, okay. Y'all go deep.
Yes.
You go deep.
You
I love it.
very
Love
deep.
that.
Yes.
And you both run successful businesses.
Yes, we do. So I own a company called Slutty Vegan.
Love it.
It's probably one of the biggest concepts in the country right now. It's a 100% plant-based burger joint in Atlanta. And we have lines around the corner, so there's over like 500 people who come every single day.
I just got hungry.
Yes, it's really good, and what we're doing is we're helping people to reimagine food, and it's so cool because we've been featured in all the major magazines. We have a lot of great opportunities, and by 2021, we'll have 13 locations, so we're excited.
And what you're doing with the plant-based, that's amazing. You're gonna fight cancer without knowing it.
Absolutely.
That's an amazing thing.
And it's, you know, we feel good about it, so we're excited.
Yeah, I'm excited for you. What do you do?
So I actually own a craft beer bar in Harlem called
I love
Harlem
both of you.
Hops. Yes.
Burgers and beer.
Burgers and beer.
Burgers and beer. This is like a Texan's dream.
Yeah, so I own Harlem Hops, and we also have a scholarship program called Harlem Hops. It's a 501c3 where we provide scholarships for people in the community to go to college also.
Y'all are such great humans. Oh my God. So I hope that you're just gonna inspire so many people here today to pay it forward, but like what inspired you to pay off these balances?
So honestly, I saw Robert Smith pay off all of the student loan debt for a Morehouse graduating class of 2019. And I said, you know what, I'm not a billionaire yet. But we can, yes. But I said, I know that we can do something. And so I literally called Pinky on the phone and I said, hey, I have this idea. What do you think about paying off balances for graduating seniors that are attending Clark Atlanta University? And she was all in.
I was just like, it was an offer I couldn't refuse. I said, let's do it. We both went to CAU. We love to pay it forward. We both have garnered a lot of success in our careers. So it felt right, you know? So when we did it, people were excited. The students had no idea.
So thoughtful.
Yeah, they
so
had no idea. And we get emotional talking about it all the time.
I'm getting emotional. I know my mama had to pay off her, that's hard. People hold on to that debt for a while.
Absolutely. You know, I'm a first generation college student. My parents are Jamaican. Thank you. So to be able to go to college and have so much student debt, but come across, you know, being a business owner and being able to pay it forward to all of these students. And when I say they had no idea, they didn't know what we were doing at all. They were literally
clueless. That is
clueless.
the greast surprise in their life.
Yes.
Like, wow.
It was amazing.
So, okay, but Sarah, you went to Yale. I mean, did you struggle with debt?
Well, luckily I was a sitcom star when I went to college. No, I saw kids struggle with it, though. I was just in a fortunate situation, obviously, but I saw kids holding down jobs while they were studying, and I just didn't know how they were doing it. And even worse, now I hear kids talk about maybe I won't even go to college because the debt is too great. And people like you are just allowing kids to go into the world, not have this heavy weight on their shoulders, and maybe instead of working to pay off their debt, they can start their own business. I mean, you just give them so much opportunity.
So much opportunity. That's what people need, opportunity. I agree with you. So how did you pick the students? Because that's like hard, right?
So what we did is, and Stacey will tell this part obviously too, but she reached out to someone named Sam Burston, who actually came together and gave us a list of the students.
Yeah, he gave us a list of names, and we didn't care what their, you know, what their GPA was. We didn't care where they were from. We didn't care what their majors were. The only thing we cared about is that they had a balance, and that once we paid that balance, they would be able to graduate, that they would be able to walk across the stage. That's all we cared about.
I love that.
And then when they came down the steps, all 30 of them, literally, they thought that they were in trouble. They didn't know what was going on, seriously. And we introduced ourselves and we told them what we wanted to do, and literally everybody bursted into tears. You know, it was so beautiful because everybody has a backstory.
Yeah.
And you don't know how they got there, but the fact that they got there and that we can help them overcome whatever.
Hard.
And they're working hard.
Yeah.
And now they can walk in 2020 and not worrying about how they're going to graduate.
Amen.
They can focus on their studies.
Amen. That's so, man, I love y'all. How did they react? Did they cry first, or did they not believe you?
They were confused.
I would have been.
They were like, huh?
This is too good to be true.
The first reaction was confusion. And then, of course, this crybaby.
I'm just crying.
Oh, you're mean.
She's crying before she can even get it out.
Any opportunity that a tear fall is gonna fall.
That's
but you know, it really, honestly and genuinely, it felt good because I believe that true success doesn't come with how much money is in your bank. It's how much you can do for other people when you can give to others. That's
I
true
love
success.
that. Oh my gosh. Well, two of those students are here today to say thank you. Come on out, Crystal and Khalil. Come on out. We couldn't tell anybody because it was a surprise. So
I just talked about crying now.
I know. You're me. I just met my doppelganger.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I cry all the time. I'm touched by all
look a
things.
mess.
Okay, this gift probably couldn't have come at a better time. Crystal, I'll start with you. What did you think? Like, what? I would have been crazy, happy, and crying.
It literally, like you said, came at the perfect time. I'm a senior at Clark Atlanta University, and I will be done in December. So I actually received an email from CAU stating that if I didn't pay out the balance, then I could possibly lose my housing and my classes. And I'm so thankful for my family, but I didn't want to put that financial burden on them again, because with my loans and my mom loans combined is over $30,000. So, and I didn't want to be like the rest of my peers having to drop out of college for financial worries. I didn't want to be that person, but I'm so thankful that God put them in my life. Put them in my life. I actually, my balance was paid off that Wednesday, and it was actually due that Friday. So, I praise him.
That's when people are like, you can believe whatever you believe, but in my world, I'm like, how do you not believe in something bigger than you when something amazing like that happens? People that didn't even know each other, and you just made such an impact on their life. That isn't happenstance. It can't be in my world. But I mean, I think it can be for some people. But what about you, Khalil?
Well, I owe the school, Clark Atlanta University, $7,000. At the last minute, I felt like my back was against the wall, so that caused me to make a GoFundMe account. And also, my mom was denied a loan. So because of you guys, I'm able to continue my education and continue to make my family proud, and I'm very thankful for that. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for everything, everything. I'm very grateful for everything.
Thank you for doing what you're doing in school. Absolutely.
It's just a life-changing thing that might seem simple to some people that come from a background that they don't struggle with money. If I was going to go to college, I had to have a scholarship. Nobody had the money for me to do that either. So people, you have no idea how much, you know, and look what he did. He started a domino effect, and then you kept on with that.
Yes.
And so my hope is that you're on this show, and somebody's out there watching going, wait, I struggle with that. I can help with that.
Yes.
Like, that is something I can do and make a positive impact in someone's life. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing.
Absolutely.
I will not stop talking until you subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's right, and I can talk a lot. Seriously, not gonna stop. Yep, still here, not going anywhere. I see you. Don't walk away from this.